ISM 2015 is off to a flying start, and 3,000 future-focused attendees are in Phoenix to immerse themselves in professional development, networking, and training. Hello everyone, I'm Natalie Wozniak, and this is the early edition of ISM Leading News, bringing you the latest information and updates from ISM 2015. His credentials are remarkable: Director of the Central Intelligence Agency and the Secretary of Defense under 2 presidents. Dr. Robert Gates has a unique global perspective on Washington politics and international security. Dr. Gates shared his insights with conference attendees during the opening keynote address.
People who've read my book are struck by the extent of continuity in policy between the last 2 years of the Bush administration and the first 2 years of the Obama administration, at least with respect to national security matters. In some respects, that probably was the result of my presence. But I think more significant is the reality that the fundamental national interests and strategic choices for American policymakers, even between presidents as different as Bush and Obama, remain quite similar. That said, over the last year or so, I've come to believe that we are sailing in uncharted waters and increasingly perilous waters with respect to America's influence in the world, which does not bode well for the stability of the international system in general and strategically consequential parts of the world.
Attendees were able to address a Thumb Talk interactive question at the opening session. What global threats are most likely to disrupt your business or supply chains? 39% said an economic collapse abroad, while another 30% said cyber attacks. Look for more Thumb Talk polls throughout the conference. Now, a message from one of our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Richard Waugh, VP Corporate Development for Zycus. I'd like to welcome you to ISM's 100th anniversary. 100 years is a long time. At Zycus, we've had a long-term commitment to ISM as well, and we're proud to be back again this year as the Platinum and Technology sponsor. We'll even keep you connected with Wi-Fi while you're here in Phoenix. At Zycus, we're the leader in source-to-pay software, recognized by Gartner in their Magic Quadrant evaluation of sourcing suite vendors. In fact, Gartner cited Zycus as #1 in overall customer satisfaction, and that's what we're all about. Stop by our booth number 403 so we can show you how we can help you improve your performance. And while you're at it, take a spin on our performance wheel. Maybe even win an iPad Air. Thanks very much for coming.
Who you meet can be just as important as what you learn at ISM 2015. You'll definitely want to take advantage of the expertise of the global business leaders at this conference. Leaders like Lisa Martin and Jason Kwan.
ISM gave me great opportunities when I was a young professional to test my managerial skills, to be able to lead a group of volunteers who had a lot more experience, work experience than I did. So that was one of my first experiences in understanding the kind of power that ISM could bring to a young professional. Then as I progressed through my career, the networking opportunities that were provided, some of my best and longest standing mentors I have met through my connections with ISM, as well as now it's a great breeding ground for finding fantastic talent.
You come to events like this, you learn a lot. You learn a lot about yourself, you learn a lot about how to network, you learn a lot about what's happening in industry, and you meet up with old friends. And it's definitely worth coming. Just, and those are just a few of the many, many reasons I could go on about why you should be here.
I believe it's like anything. You're going to get out of something what you put into it. So don't sit on the sidelines, don't be passive, jump right in the water, be aggressive with it, and I think then you'll see the value that you'll get by being more active in ISM.
Keep your business cards handy. If you've done a good job of networking, they should be gone by the end of the conference.
ISM Mastery Model is a personalized development program for ambitious supply management professionals and organizations across the globe, beginning with essentials and moving on through experienced, leadership, and finally executive courses. Don't just succeed in supply management, master it. Get started today at instituteforsupplymanagement.org.
According to research, by 2025, millennials will make up about 75% of the supply chain workforce. To bring attention to those young professionals and help attract more millennials into supply chain management, Thomasnet and ISM created a recognition program called 30 Under 30 Rising Supply Chain Stars. We had a chance to talk to two of those rising stars.
Supply chain gives you so many opportunities to work in so many different areas. So if novelty, if a mixed bag is something that you're interested in, supply chain is going to give you a breadth of different opportunities, and that's really something that can be very exciting.
I got an internship at Shell Oil and 12 weeks of internship in Houston, Texas, and I really liked the supplier interactions and being able to make an impact to the bottom line pretty immediately with the exercises we were doing, and I was sold. That's what everybody wants, is to feel like they're doing something that matters. And so to come in and to be able to see the fruit of your labors is what I love about supply chain so much. I mean, I see the efforts and the results of my projects on a daily basis, and so that's really exciting. I'm really honored to be recognized, and as I was reading through the profiles of my fellow 30 Under 30, I was incredibly humbled. The things that these folks have delivered for their companies and where they're stretching themselves and taking the discipline, I kind of thought to myself, oh my goodness, how humbling to be named amongst this group.
The ISM and Thomasnet 30 Under 30 is such an important recognition program because truly these people are the future of supply management. So it's important for the program and for us as their mentors and their managers to recognize when they go above and beyond so that they and others know what good looks like and will be inspired to continue to reach for the stars and to help themselves and others grow in their career.
We'll meet more rising stars in our next newsfeed. Thanks for watching this edition of ISM Leading News. I'm Natalie Wozniak. Join us later today for another conference update.